The Salem Tigers and the Cabool Bulldogs will kick off the SCA season. And perfect afternoon, a little bit of clouds, a nice day, nice weather-wise, and no rain. And right here at KSMO Radio and on KSMOradio.com, we hope you're going to enjoy the contest here today. And we'll be televising this one back, so enjoy the contest. We'll get the starting lineups. Nick Frillman's got that job for you, and he can go right ahead and introduce the visiting Cabool Bulldogs.
Welcome to Salem Baseball Field. Welcome to Salem Baseball Field to begin SCA play. First, we'll have the Cabool Bulldogs.
We had a little microphone issue there. We got it taken care of. So let's go over the starting lineups here today for the Cabool Bulldogs. It will be Logan Primenzon. He'll be in center field leading things off. Will Johnson will be batting second. He'll be in right field. Kevin Bentley will do the catch today, batting third. He wears number 3. Braxton Davis at third base. He'll be batting in the cleanup spot. Quincy Flanagan will be doing the pitching today, batting 5th. Peyton Byerly in left field will bat 6th. Wearing number 12 will be Aston Gonzalez. He'll be at second base. Caleb Graven will be doing the work at shortstop today, batting 8th. And Cole Reese will be at first base, and he will be wearing number 18, batting in the number 9 slot. The Tigers will have on the hill today Cody Crocker, and Hayden Sanders will be back behind the plates. Got a senior and a freshman battery here today. For the Salem Tigers at first base, Baylor Petty. At second base, it will be Gunnar Conkle. At third base, Eli Wethy. And at shortstop, Garrett Connell. In left field, Jimmy Barton. In center, it'll be Corbin. And out in right field, Matt Walther. Tigers will be in their white pants with their burgundy, with their Carolina blue jerseys with the navy blue caps on the shoulders. Cabool Bulldogs have their gray pants, what I call them a sky blue on their jerseys with the white caps. And here, KSMO, we're going to take a 90-second break and come back after they do the national anthem. Excellent job of the national anthem here on the KSMO Radio. Mallory Dittman with that rendition. And here at the Salem High School, nice applause. Light crowd right now as still got people coming in. And, of course, everybody standing around for the national anthem now getting back into their normal set. So it'd be Cody Crocker on the hill for the Salem Tigers. Cody pitched an outstanding game the last time he pitched against Owensville, and he just ended up on the wrong side of a wonderfully pitched 1-0 game, as he did a great job, really fine job, giving up just 4 hits, the 1 run that scored. Can't fault anybody. A hit off the glove of Petty and a wind-blown double, and that was the difference in the game. A 1-0 win over at Owensville on their new field. So Crocker will have today, he'll have Logan Primenzon in the first inning, followed by Will Johnson and Kevin Bentley. All right, so as we get back to play, I do want to tell you that Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla is giving you a fast and convenient way to find a car, truck, or SUV for you. It's easy. Go to fairgroundgm.com. Fairground Auto Plaza is at the corner of Fairgrounds Road and Kings Highway. You can always visit them and check out the vehicles as well. Fairground Auto Plaza, driven to serve you best, where Chevy finds new roads. And if you're looking for a bank that's community-focused, they're a financial institution that serves not only one community, but numerous communities, and they offer a full line of financial services. Get in touch with Progressive Ozark Bank. right here in Salem. You can see them at 904 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard or call 729-4146 to do all those services and more. Progressive Ozark Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. So we're getting ready to get this one underway here. As down to second base goes the throw from Hayden Sanders, and standing in, Logan Primenzon will be batting from the right side. This is the first SCA game of the year, and this should be a good one. Cabool Bulldogs coming in 2-4. Salem Tigers 1-6 coming into the contest, and they've had similar situations at Salem. Been playing some very good competition. So the pitch to Primenzon comes in, a swing and a miss on a good fastball by Crocker over the outside corner. Excellent day. Some clouds out there taking away the sun out of the eyes of the players. A nice little breeze, but not too bad or obtrusive. The next pitch to Primenzon tries to bunt, fouls it off, and he's down in a hole 0-2. Primenzon, very good athlete for this Cabool Bulldog High School. Plays basketball, football, now baseball. He's deep in the box, near to the plate, and the pitch comes home, and a swing and a miss. He struck him out. 3 pitches, and the first strikeout for Cody Crocker, and Will Johnson will stand in. So Will Johnson will bat in from the right side here in his first inning. As you mentioned, the crowd continuing to filter in. And the pitch, a fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Nice contingent up on the hill as well, and it's filling up as we continue on here this afternoon as well. The 0-1, make it 0-2, a fastball in the outside corner. So Cody Crocker really just laying the gas to him early on in this game. Hasn't really tried to fool anybody. Johnson missed it on the inside, missed it on the outside. Now where's he going with it? And this one, fastball up and in, missed it. Good pitch. Nothing that Johnson could have done with it but foul it off. Kevin Bentley on deck. Johnson waits. Right-handed batter. Wiggles that bat. A 1-2 coming home. Strike 3 call. Took a little something off. And Johnson caught looking. 2 strikeouts for Crocker early in this game. You know, real value is more than a fair price. It's quality service, experience, and convenience. That's what you get every time at NAPA Auto Parts, 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard. You can give them a call for more information, 729-4156, locally owned since 1946. Pitch down low. Hayden Sanders knocking it down and getting it back to Cody Crocker. We are in the first inning, just underway here at Salem High School baseball field. We'll be back again tomorrow, taking on the St. James Tigers. The pitch, inside and low, 2-0. And the Tigers will be on the road Thursday. They'll travel to Willow Springs to take on the Bears. The 2-0 pitch coming home. Outside corner with a fastball for a strike. Coach Spittler having Bentley bat in the third position. Got a little bit of an open stance. As a 2-1 comes home, and a foul off to the right side. Across the roadway. Tigers straight away for this hitter. Maybe just slightly play him to pull, and that would only be in center. Pretty much just straight away. We'll leave it at that. 2-2 count, 2 down, top of the first inning, and a pitch from Crocker. Here it comes. Foul off to the right side. That's out of play. Two to count, 2 down. We are in the top of the first inning. As Crocker, the sign from Sanders, brings it home. Curveball, end of the inning. Strike 3 call. Beautiful pitch, and it caught Bentley flat-footed. He's called out on strikes. Down in order goes Cabool Bulldogs. 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom of the first inning. No score. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. Going to the bottom of the first inning, boy, did Crocker set down the Cabool Bulldogs. I think it took 13 pitches. He struck out all 3 batters, 2 of them looking, as Bentley caught absolutely flat-footed on the best curveball Crocker's thrown yet today, and he absolutely just buckled his knees, and that's it. And the end of the inning. Right here at the KSMO Studios, 1340, we have another couple of games coming up for you tonight. So I know those tuning in, getting ready for Cardinal baseball, that game will come on immediately after this one. We'll join that game in progress probably in the second inning or so. And then tonight, after that, we have the Blues game with the Vegas Knights. That'll be on delayed basis. That game would have been at 7 o'clock tonight. That game will start probably closer to 9:10 right here on KSMO Radio. Again, after Cardinal baseball here on 1340. So we hope you're enjoying that. No streaming with you. Thank you for joining us here on Twitch TV. As we'll have Jimmy Barton to lead things off. He'll be followed by Eli Wethy and Garrett Connell. So Barton will stand in. Where's number 25? Jimmy had a hit, scored a run in the game against Potosi to lead things off. He was 1 for 3, had a walk in that game as well. Jimmy's been pretty consistent. Pretty well getting a hit in every game. Has the one hopper to the shortstop, easy play for the shortstop Caleb Graven, and he throws him out. That ball was a nice charity hop, came up to him. 6-3 on a put-out. Ball hit well, but right at Graven. And Eli Wethy will stand in. They play Wethy to pull. They give him right center, very shallow and right. Eli batting from the right side, kind of crowds the plate a little bit. Fouls this one off to the right side. Looked like he was trying to actually go that way. Defensively for the Cabool Bulldogs, in the outfield, it's Primenzon in center, Johnson in right, and Byerly in left. Flanagan on the hill, throwing to Bentley, and a pitch, fouled straight back. Can't flinch that camera person. They don't move. They're tough as nails. 0-2 to count. Garrett Connell on deck. The ball missed good 6 inches. Not a problem. Pitch coming home and a pop-up on the infield. Who wants it? Everybody's pointing at it. In, shortstop comes and makes the catch right behind the pitching mound. So Graven's taking care of the first 2 Tigers. As Wethy popped that one straight up, and Garrett Connell will stand in. Garrett roped the ball in the game against Potosi to right. Probably the best ball he's hit all year. And I mean, he crushed it, but on a line right at the right fielder. That ball was absolutely ripped. Let's see what he can do today. As Connell waits on the right side, the 0-1. There's a smash toward the hole. Shortstop Graven gets it. The throw to first base is in time. He took care of all 3 Salem Tigers. As the 2 put outs by throw and 1 on a pop-up, and down in order go the Salem Tigers. 1, 2, 3 in the first inning. We'll go to the top of the second inning. No score in this one. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. As there's no score in this one, neither team able to get a man on. I want to tell you the Common Grounds Bistro has delicious lunch and breakfast. If you haven't been by to check it out, hopefully you get a chance to either this week or even on Saturday. Go on by the Common Grounds Bistro, 300B South Main Street, and check out their fine breakfast and delicious coffee and lunch. That's the Common Grounds Bistro. For takeout orders, call ahead, 729-2912, 729-2912. Pitch comes home from Crocker. It's a little bit low and outside. Ball 1 to the cleanup man, Braxton Davis. Davis also a multi-sport athlete for Cabool. Right-handed batter. He waits the pitch. That's on the outside corner, but called a little bit outside. Just missed that black. Good pitch by Crocker. Didn't get the call. Quickly 2-0. As the next one comes in, that's a swing and a miss. Doesn't seem possible. Cody Crocker's a senior. Seems like last year's a sophomore, but then again, we didn't play last year. The pitch, and there's a fly ball in the right center field. Barrett's on the run and makes the catch. Got a good jump on that. Corbin Barrett playing center field today. Let's give you that defense of the Tigers. Matt Walther's in right field, and Jimmy Barton is in left. On the infield, Petty at first, Wethy at third, Connell at short, and over at second base, Gunnar Conkle. Hayden Sanders behind the plate. And Cody Crocker on the hill brings it low and outside to Quincy Flanagan. Flanagan doing the pitching today for these Bulldogs. Quincy is a crafty pitcher. I won't say he's tremendously hard stuff, but he's a good athlete. Grounded to short. Connell has it to throw to first, right on the money. Quickly 2 down. And Peyton Byerly will stand in. I think we're late for the train, man. I like it. Byerly, tall, right-handed batter. He waits as Crocker gets the sign, brings it in. There's a line drive into left field. Right at the left field. Everybody's going to play it on the hop, play it safe. Barton looked like he was going to try and come in, then pulled up. And the first hit of the ball game belongs to Peyton Byerly on an off-speed hanger. He just turned on it and roped that ball into left field. Looked like it might carry a little bit. Barton started to come in and elected to surrender the single, not give up an extra base hit. Aston Gonzalez takes it low and outside. He's playing second base today, batting in the number 7 slot. We're in the second inning, no score. Short lead by Byerly. Crocker looks, holds, brings it. Fastball high. 2-0. Gonzalez digs in with his right foot at the very corner of the batter's box on the inside part of the plate. And his left foot's about 6 inches to the outside. And when he steps in the bucket. The pitch, low, 3-0. Caleb Graven is on deck. No score in this one. We're just underway here in the second inning. 3-0 count with 2 down to Aston Gonzalez. And the pitch. That's right down the middle. Wethy even with a bag. Petty holding on. Byerly. Short lead. The pitch. That's a strike right down the middle with a fastball, and it's quickly 3-2. 2 down. Tigers in their second inning will have Arts, Baylor Petty, and Corbin Barrett. Crocker's on the stretch. Very short lead by Byerly, like 2 feet. The pitch, way outside, ball 4. Tried to overthrow that one a little bit. So a hit and a walk. Well, I can tell you, Byerly wasn't going to get picked off, but doesn't have much momentum when he's trying to run on 3-2. I don't think I've ever seen that strategy before. Always something new. Graven leading off. He's behind Petty. They could pick him off in a heartbeat. As Crocker looks at second. Should look at first. The pitch. Fly ball to center field. There's Barrett. He's there. He makes the catch. As Graven flies out to center. No runs, a hit. No errors, a walk. 2 left. We have now played an inning and a half. We go to the bottom of the second inning. It's Cabool nothing, Salem nothing. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. Here at the KSMO studios, thank you for joining us. As it will be Josh Arts to lead things off here as Flanagan back on top of the hill. Then to set the rest of the infield for Cabool, by the way, Cole Reese is at first base. Caleb Graven over in shortstop. It's Aston Gonzalez at second and Braxton Davis at third. Davis playing very deep. Arch takes the first one outside. Quincy Flanagan on the hill brings it home, a right-hander, and a high fly ball down in the right off the end of the bat. It's going to fall for a base hit. Big swing by Josh Ars, but the ball hit the very end of the bat. He was that far out in front, and it falls in for a single, and Baylor Petty will stand in. Don't forget, Conway Construction can build you a brand new home. But if you just need a room addition or work on the decks, maybe new siding, Tyler wood floors, they can do it for you. Plus custom skid steer work. Call Randy, 247-6468. Conway Construction, LLC, proud to support the Salem Tigers. First pitch low and outside to Petty. Baylor, big 6'6" youngster to pitch. Ball inside on his fist. He fouls it back. Ball kept coming inside on him, and he fouled it off. So Arts with the first single for the Tigers today. Leadoff single. Big hole on the right side. Petty goes that way, and there's a foul back again on one right in on his hands. But they didn't want to get that ball out over the plate at all to Baylor. He can take that outside pitch to right. He can take the inside pitch to right. Seen him do it, but right now he's been all tied up. The pitch comes home, a curveball and a chopper towards third. Davis fields it, throws to second base. Out. That's the only play they have. Ball wasn't hit very hard. Davis had to trap that ball against his body. So Petty reaches on the fielder's choice. Play goes 5-4 on the putout, and Corbin Barrett will stand in. With Davis playing that deep at third, time to bunt. Now he sneaks in. I'd still bunt. Pitch comes home outside. I think Corbin can beat him. Very shallow in the outfield for Corbin Barrett. The pitch coming home, that's in for a strike, 1-1. Salem and St. James tomorrow here at Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. Come on back out and support those Tigers. They'll be on the road Thursday at Willow Springs. Pitch. There's a high fly ball lazily out in the right center field. Over to make that catch is Primenzon, and there's two down. And Cody Crocker will stand in. The leadoff single, man still at first base, now two down. Crocker trying to help himself here. He's batting seventh in the lineup. Flanagan will bring it in. Fastball for a strike. Next one, that's a strike. Looks a little too high. And a swing and a miss. And down the strikes goes Cody Crocker, and that is the first strikeout for Flanagan. No runs, a hit, no errors, one left. We've now played two, no score. We'll come back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. The third inning, Crocker back to the hill. He will face Cole Reese, and then the top of the order, Logan Primenzon, and then Will Johnson. No score in this one. I'm going to tell you the Country Mart at 1204 Scenic Boulevard East has delicious specials every day in their deli. Check it out. Start with biscuits and gravy in the morning for $1.99. And then they have daily specials that you'll enjoy for lunch and or dinner. Hey, check it out for yourself. And if you want a deli sandwich and a little plate maybe, get on by and see your friends at the Country Mart Deli. They have delicious deli meats and cheeses available. See them today, Highway 3272 East. Country Mart, Highway 3272 East. They're here to help you save. Pitch from Crocker comes in. That's outside for just missing a strike zone for a ball. Umpire Beeson showing that it was outside and wide. The next one, that one, is on the corner for a strike, almost the same place, just a little closer to that plate. Reese standing in, right-handed batter. Everybody from Cabool has been right-handed, I believe. The next one comes home. There's a swing and a miss. Took a little something off that one. Looked more like a slider or a cutter. 1-2, nobody down. Top of the third inning, no score. The pitch comes in the dirt. 2-2. A little bit of sun now out on the field. Playing a little havoc with those on the left side. Eli Wethy and Barton especially out in the left field. The pitch way high. And it's 3-2. Barton had him down 1-2. Now it's 3-2. On Cole Reese. The stretch here comes. And a swing and a miss. He got him swinging at ball 4. That is strikeout number 4 of the game for Cody Crocker. And Logan Primenzon will stand in. Primenzon not the biggest guy in the world, but quick and he's athletic. He's playing center field today for the Bulldogs. Batting from the right side, stands with his back foot on the line in the batter's box. And the pitch comes in, a swing and a miss. He struck out his first time up. If you're looking for insurance, Willie Strader of Dent County has you covered with Dent County Farm Bureau Insurance for your farm, ranch, home, or business. Call Willie at 729-4941, or you can see him at 1414 West Scenic Rose Boulevard. That's your friends at local Farm Bureau Insurance agent, Willie Strader. That curveball's in the dirt. 1-1. Crocker hasn't thrown a lot of curveballs here. The next one comes in. That's a fastball on the outside edge. 1-2 to Logan Primenzon. We're in the third inning. One down as the pitch comes home. Curveball just inside. Maybe that's a backup slider. That just didn't curve much. It kind of hung there, but it was off the plate. 2-2. The next from Crocker, a fastball fouled straight back. Absolutely gorgeous afternoon weather-wise. Some sun, some clouds. Beautiful. Crocker looks at Sanders. He gives them the sign. The 2-2 to Primenzon. Here comes. Curve. Strike 3 call. And Logan knew it. He already took off for the bench. He saw that curve coming, and he said, uh-oh.
Number 10, Will Johnson.
Or something else. Will Johnson stands in. Johnson, he's the right fielder, batting from the right side. One hit for each team so far in this game. First two are out in the pitch. There's a swing and a miss on a good curve. Crocker had only thrown like 3 curveballs in the first 2 innings. Now it started to mix it up a little bit more. The 0-1, next one comes home. Fastball, a swing and a miss, actually foul tipped into the catcher's mitt by Johnson. It's quickly 0-2. I'll rear back and throw that one. He may do it again right here. The 0-2 pitch coming home, and a curveball, and it's strike 3 call. Tagged out by Hayden Sanders. That's strikeout number 6 for Mr. Cody Crocker. 2 unassisted on the putout to end the inning. Down in order, 1, 2, 3 goes the Bulldogs as we go to the bottom of the third inning. We still have no score. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. .40 a.m. KSMO, Salem, Missouri. Thank you for joining us. It's Tiger Baseball on a gorgeous afternoon here in Salem, and we hope you're enjoying the game. If you have time, come on out. I mean, it's nice out here at the ball yard. Get up on a hill, maybe bring your lawn chair, maybe a picnic. Stop by, pick a few things up there at one of your favorite places in town, and bring it on out and enjoy. It'll be Hayden Sanders to lead things off here in the third inning. The first pitch, and there's a ground ball. It's big hop to the third baseman, and throwing it across is Davis. Low, but picked there nicely by Cole Reese, and he tags out Sanders. 5-3 on that put out. And Matt Walther will stand in. Talk about a charity hop. That ball hit the edge of the dirt cutout in front of the home plate, which has the grass right after that. And that ball hit right there and took a nice big catapult up there for Davis. And Braxton had all night and all day. Pitch, there's a high pop-up on the infield. 2 pitches, and backing out and fighting the sun and making the catch is the shortstop, Caleb Graven. So Walther went down, golfed that one straight up. Nice 9-iron, but didn't get him anywhere. 6 unassisted on the pop-up. And there's quickly 2 down. That's 2 pitches. That's a little too fast. So Barton, who grounded out to short his first time, stands in. The pitch, that's high. Flanagan has given up 1 hit. That to Josh Hartz. Has struck out 1. Walked nobody. The pitch, that's in for a strike on the inside edge. I mentioned he's kind of a crafty guy. Changes speeds a lot. The Tigers need to be aware of that. As Barton, watch that one sail over his head. It's 2-1. Wethy's on deck. We're in the third inning. Rapidly moving game. Pitch comes home. Swing and a miss on one up in his eyes. Jimmy cut loose on the fastball. Did not make connections. 2-2 with 2 down. SCA play here today as the Bulldogs visit Salem. The pitch, there's a line drive. That ball's foul down the third base side. Jimmy got out in front. Barton back in. 2-2 the count. And the pitch. High fly ball, foul down the left field line. Again, got way out in front. Tomorrow here at Salem, we'll have St. James coming into town. Hope you can make it out. 4:30 start time. The pitch, curveball, strike 3 call. Boy, that had Jimmy frozen. He couldn't move. Second strikeout for Flanagan. And down in order go the Salem Tigers. We've gone through 3 innings. Not much going on here. No score. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. Baseball field complex. We have no scores. We go to the 4th inning. Well-pitched game by both teams, Cody Crocker and Quincy Flanagan. Crocker back to the hill. He'll face the meat of the Cabool order, Bentley, Davis, and Flanagan. That's number 3, 4, and 5 in their order. So Bentley will stand in. Bentley struck out his first time on a curveball. He was caught looking. 6 strikeouts for Crocker of the 9 outs made, 2 for Flanagan. First pitch coming home. That fastball's high. Clouds back out a little bit right now. As the pitch comes in. Fastball just a smidge high on the outside edge. 2-0 to count. Crocker works quickly, gets the 2-0 pitch, comes in, and that's low outside. It's 3-0. Bentley waits. Pitch from Crocker, here it is. That's a strike. The old automatic virtually, but nothing's automatic anymore. The pitch coming to Bentley now, and he hits a high fly ball to center field. Barrett almost in his tracks, now has to drift to his right and makes the catch. And there's 1 down. This field compared to Cabool, by the way, if you've never been to the Cabool field, it's much different. It's a more symmetrical with pretty deep outfield, while Cabool has a very shallow right field, and then it kind of goes straight back out towards center. Then has a deeper left center field, then comes back in down the left field line. Pitch low and outside to Braxton Davis, who lined out to to Barrett back in the second inning. He's had 3 outfield flies out there and 1 grounder to Connell. That's the only other outs besides strikeouts. The pitch coming home, curveball. That's a nice pitch. A strike in here, the Braxton Davis, 1-1. 1 down here. We are in the 4th inning. There's no score. Nobody's dented the plate. Nobody's dented second. Well, wait a minute. Cabool did get a guy at second base. But nobody's gotten as far as second or past second. No one's gotten to third. 2 men left on for Cabool, 1 for Salem. We are in the 4th inning. The 2-1 pitch coming in. It hit him. It hit him in the left leg as Davis goes down to first base. Hit by a pitch. And so Quincy Flanagan will come in. So a hit by pitch. It's runner first base, 1 down. Decent lead by Davis. Crocker brings it way outside. Tigers cheat low at second base. Gunnar Conkle up the middle a little bit looking for 2. Petty holding on. Braxton Davis. Flanagan with a closed stance. Looks like he wants to try and go to right field here. The pitch a little bit low, 2-0. Tigers and the Bulldogs. Cody Crocker on the hill throws to first, and Petty will put down the tag. But back easily is Davis. 2-0 to count, 1 down. Davis might be running here. Pitch to Flanagan. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Good fastball in the inside corner. Quincy tried to turn on that one and missed it. Thought they might try a hit and run there with a 2-0 count. They did not. 2-1 now, and the pitch coming to Flanagan from Crocker. It's on its way. High pop-up down the left side, and that's drifting out of play. 2-2. Salem in their 4th inning. We'll have Wethy, Connell, and Arts. Not many base runners in this one. Total of 4. 3 of them have been for Cabool. Flanagan waits. 2-2 pitch from Crocker. Here it comes. Fastball. Ooh, just missed on the outside edge. It's 3-2. That was close. Will they start Davis here with only 1 out? 3-2 to Flanagan. He grounded out to Connell his first time. Throw to first, and back in time is Davis. Cody Crocker on the hill from the stretch. Brings it home in the dirt, ball 4. It's a hit, and now a hit batsman, and now a walk. Have put 2 on with only 1 out for Peyton Byerly. Byerly got a hit his first time up on a hanging off-speed pitch, and he roped it in the left field. So here in the 4th inning, Crocker is digging himself a little bit of a hole. Hit the man, now walked a man. Working from the stretch, big lead by Davis at second. Nobody trying to keep him close, and a curveball just missed inside. If I was Cody, though, I would look over to Petty and kind of scamper back to the bag because Flanagan's way past him. Now, not so much this time. The 1-0 and a swing and a miss. 1-1 on a fastball just right down the middle. Connell in the hole at short, and Conkle at normal second base position. So big lead by Davis. A base hit, and he'll score. The pitch, there's a little pop fly on the infield. Should be infield fly rule, and it is. And Petty makes the catch. Meyerly popped out to Petty. A little bit of a late call by the base umpire on the infield fly.
Number 12, Aceman Gonzalez.
That's almost one of those not high enough to be considered a pop fly. And that can be real confusing on a base runner because if it's a line drive and it gets dropped, you have to run. So you're at the mercy of the umpire at that point. 2 outs here for Gonzalez. Pitch, Aston takes a strike. 0-1 to count, 2 down here in the 4th inning. No score in this game. Salem and Cabool. The pitch, it hit him. It hit him, and Gonzalez will take first base. On the curveball, it hit him in the leg, and now the bases are loaded with 2 down for Caleb Graven. Graven flew out to center his first time. Crocker's off-speed pitch caught him in the back of the leg, and no place to put this man. The pitch, right down the middle for a strike. Davis at third. Flanagan at second. Gonzalez at first base. Crocker from the stretch. Brings it. Swing and a miss. Took a little something off that one and was breaking away from the hitter, Graven. And it's 0-2. Crocker throws the third, and getting back is Davis. Working from the stretch. The pitch, curveball, and he struck him out. 7th strikeout for Crocker on the off-speed pitch. Craven goes down on strikes. No runs, no hits, no errors. A walk, 2 hits, batsman, and 3 left. We have now played 3.5. To the bottom of the 4th inning we go with no score. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. No score as Flanagan on the hill still for the Bulldogs will face Wethy, Connell, and Arts. Cabool had a chance there in that 4th inning, loaded the bases on the hit batsman with Davis. Flanagan worked a walk, and then Gonzalez got hit with 2 out, but Craven struck out. 5 left on base for Cabool. Salem has only had 1 that's hit, and that's by Arts. That was back in the 2nd inning.
Number 27, Eli Wethy.
So Wethy will stand in. Eli, 3rd baseman for the Salem Tigers, popped out his first time. Pitch from Flanagan, fastball high. Bank of Salem, locally owned community bank since 1883, is ready to serve you right here in Salem at 2 locations, 100 West 4th Street and 1001 South Main. Check them out. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC. They are an equal housing lender. The foul back and off to the right by Wethy. Don't forget the City of Salem softball, t-ball, and baseball registrations going on now through Friday. Contact Melissa DuBois for questions you might have, 729-6290. $25 per child for the baseball, softball, t-ball sign-ups. A ground ball in the hole. That's a base hit for Eli. It trickled on through into the outfield. And Garrett Connell will stand in.
Number
Connell grounded out to short his first time. Tigers need a gapper somewhere. They give Connell a bit of right center. If he can shoot one over the second baseman's head, it might be running for a while. The pitch, that's just outside, ball one with a fastball. Davis at third, even with the bag. Tightening up a little at short and second. The pitch to Connell. That's a strike on the inside edge. Salem trying to get their second win of the year. Working from the stretch, the pitch, that's a fastball high. Flanagan with bright white shoes on. Brand new shoes. Looking good, man. And a 2-1. There's a ground ball down to third. Knocked down by Davis. Picks it up, throws to first. High, wild. And the ball goes past the first baseman. And now getting a late start is Wethy. He's trying to go to third base, and he's in there as he got tangled up with a second baseman. And Connell reaches on the air by Davis. Davis knocked it down, picked it up, had the time, and then threw the ball away. And Wethy, who was at first base, got into second base trying to break up a double play and then got tangled up with the shortstop or second base, more likely second baseman on that play. Then had trouble getting up and going to third. But he's there now. First and third, nobody out. And Josh Arts, who has the only Tiger hit before this inning, standing at the plate. From the left side, the pitch from Flanagan. And he fakes to third, looks to first. Connell, short lead. Wethy even shorter. He's running. No throw to second. They throw to third instead. And back is Wethy. So an easy stolen base by Garrett Connell and puts two runners in scoring position. You know, it's never too early to get those taxes done and your tax consultation. Talk with Tax Masters at 510 North Main. Call 729-3001 Tax Masters. Fastball outside by Flanagan. Tax Masters are proud to support your Salem Tigers. 1-1 to count. Nobody out to pitch. There's a high pop fly toward third base bag near the Tiger dugout and into the dugout. That's a break for Arts. That was a can of corn sitting out there, and it just kept drifting away. And now the flip to Flanagan went by him, but time had been called. 1-2 to count to Josh. He needs to drive that ball somewhere. They give him about a football field out in left center. You can drive a couple of semis through there. The 1-2. Fastball high, 2-2. Baylor Petty stands on deck. Tigers need a run. No score in this one. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. A hit, an error. Second and third. Nobody out to pitch. A swing and a miss. And Arts goes down on strikes. Flanagan got the strikeout when he needs it. And now Petty will stand in.
Number 22, Baylor Petty.
Good piece of pitching. The ball was up. And Arts couldn't make connections. The pitch to Petty, and he pops it up on the infield. And trouble, and it falls off the glove of the second baseman, Gonzalez. A run scores to make it 1-0. You could say Gonzalez was struggling, and there's no sun out. Maybe the sun was kind of peeking out, but there's no sun out, and that ball falls for an error. And a run comes in for the Tigers as Wethy crosses the plate. Connell ends up at third. But Gonzalez struggled, even though the first baseman, Reese, who was only like 5 feet from him, he called for the second baseman, but he never really was comfortable with that one. And now Corbin Barrett will stand in. First and third, one out, run in for the Tigers. They lead at 1-0 on two errors here by the Bulldogs in the fourth inning. Barrett, ground ball right off Flanagan behind him. He's going to beat it out, and a run's going to score. And that makes it 2-0. An RBI single by Barrett. Connell comes in to score. The ball went off Flanagan, trickled behind him. He wasn't going to throw out Barrett. And I was hoping Connell would come home, and he did. Petty got down to second base. That was his better play if he could got to it. And Cody Crocker stands in. 2-0 Salem. When was the last time they had a 2-0 lead? couple weeks back. Pitch, curveball in for a strike. Super slow curveball by Flanagan. So Wethy, a leadoff single in the hole. Connell reached on the error by Davis, and Wethy went to third on a throwing error. And then after Arch struck out, the pop fly that Gonzalez missed. The pitch, swing and a miss on a high fastball. Crocker couldn't make connections. Petty at second. At first base, Corbin Barrett. Cody Crocker with a big hole on the right side. The 0-2 coming from Flanagan. Here it comes. Fouled it straight back. Errors, they just seem to tear you up. The 0-2 pitch coming home. Curveball, a little pop fly in the short center field. That's going to fall for a base hit. Petty on his way to third base, and he has to make it. The ball gets by Davis, but not enough for Petty to advance. And that is a force out at third if Petty doesn't get there. But he was able to reach just in time, so Crocker gets the single off the fist, and the bases are loaded for Hayden Sanders. Dream sequence here, Nick. Freshman, bases loaded. Just jack one. If you know, just a triple to clear the bases to dead center, wouldn't that be good? Dream sequence, right? Hey, that is the perfect scenario. But right now, Cabool has the infield in. The pitch, fastball for a strike. So it's going to be hard for Hayden to hit that ball over their head as they're in tight, right on the edge of the infield grass. They're going to come home with the play, and Hayden's got to truck it down to first. The pitch, that's just a little bit low, 1-1. 2-0 Salem. Petty at third. Corbin Barrett at second. Crocker at first base. The 1-1 to Sanders. High, ball two. Flanagan, a little frustrated. Can't blame him, though. Pitch comes home. There's a swing and a miss. Hayden went right through it. Took a little something off. Flanagan trying to get out of this mess. He's got Matt Walther on deck. The pitch, a swing and a miss, struck him out. Again, took a little something off. That is the fourth strikeout for Flanagan. Bases are still loaded. The Bulldogs will back up now for Matt Walther, who popped out to the shortstop. Walther from the right side waits. Pitch comes home. It nicked him. It nicked him, and a run's going to score. It hit his belt buckle. That ball just nicked the uniform. And a hit by pitch and an RBI for Matt Walther. Petty comes in to score to make it 3-0. Crocker down to second. Barrett over to third. An RBI single, and Coach Spittler doesn't like the idea, but the ball just grazed. You can see it graze the uniform. And so the RBI hit by pitch. Hey, Larson Collision Center has served the area for over 30 years. They do free estimates, and the work they do is guaranteed. If you want more information, call Larson Collision Center, 729-3915, or stop by 503 North MacArthur. Salem with a 3-0 lead here in the fourth. Barton could add to it. The pitch comes home. Fastball high. He is the ninth man to bat in the inning. A single, 2 errors hit by pitch, and 2 other soft singles. They all amount to 3 runs. Pitch to Barton. Line drive, base hit left field. 1 run is in. Here comes Crocker. He's going to try and score and a throw home, and he is out. Perfect throw by Peyton Byerly from left field. But Barton gets another run in on an RBI single, and then Crocker thrown out trying to score. But the Tigers score 4 times in the inning. They do so on a total of 4 hits. There was 2 huge errors, and there's 2 men left. We've now played 4 innings, 4-0. Salem Tigers back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. Duncan Family Chiropractic at 401 West Scenic Roads Boulevard can handle your chiropractic needs for you and your entire family. Get in touch with Dr. Amber Duncan at 729-2321 and ask about Juice Plus to get maybe that extra energy. For Duncan Family Chiropractic, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers, 401 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. A pitch to Byerly is a strike on the outside corner as he is... Cole Reese. Cole Reese. I don't know where I got the Byerly. Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2. Reese struck out his first time. Oh, I know where I was going with it. Cole Byerly. What a nice throw home. Perfect throw. One hop to the catcher, and Bentley had the ball waiting for Crocker. Nice throw. Nice play by the Bulldog outfielder. That's where I was going with that, with Byerly. But that was a nice throw. He came up, and perfect throw, perfect height, like 4 feet in the air, came down, bounced, nice long hop. Don't always see that in high school outfield. The 1-2 pitch coming, swing and a miss. He struck him out. 8 strikeouts on the day for Cody Crocker. Never drives your pitch count up, but sure does look good on the stat sheet. So Logan Primaziner struck out twice, stands in. He's the leadoff man for Cabool as the sun makes its way back out on this Monday afternoon. Glad to have you aboard on this April 5th day. As Crocker brings home the first. Wants to bunt, missed it. That's a strike. He attempted to bunt that ball. Usually as a right-handed batter, when you do that and you cross the plate, they're going to call the strike because you have to step almost on the plate. And the 0-1 coming home. Curveball and a chopper back towards Crocker. He has it. The throw to first is just in time to get Primazan. He is one quick dude. 1-3 on the putout. And Will Johnson will stand in.
Number 10, Will Johnson.
He might only be about 5'8" or so, but that sucker can run. So Johnson, who struck out twice, stands in here in the 5th inning. 4-0. You heard right. 4-0 Salem Tigers. But all 4 runs were unearned. The Tigers coming through with some big 2-out hits. Big 2-out hit. A hit batsman with 2 outs and a base hit by Barton. Increased that lead. Ball in the dirt. To Will Johnson, 2-0. And the 5th inning, we'll have the same 3 guys to start out with again. Maybe we can do it again. Wouldn't it be nice? 2 down, a pitch outside, ball 3 on a fastball by Crocker. Cody working from the third base side of that rubber. As the pitch comes in, ball 4 low. A 2-out walk, and Kevin Bentley will stand in. Bentley has to remove his shin guards. Let me tell you, your friends at Southwest Baptist University's campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home. If you're a resident of Dent County surrounding area, check out being a student by contacting admissions counselor Chris Welch, 729-7071, 729-7071. The pitch comes home, a fastball, and a strike on the outside corner, just about let her high. Bentley has struck out, flown out to center. Barrett's been busy out there, was busy. He had 3 putouts on fly balls earlier in the game. The next one, that's in the dirt, 1-1. 2 down here in the 5th inning. 4-0 Salem Tigers. All 4 runs coming in that 4th. Crocker looks in to sign the pitch. Curve high. 2-1. Tigers straight away in the infield, straight away in the outfield. So number 3 man in the Cabool lineup. That pitch just missed outside. 3-1. So a 2-out walk, and now a 3-1 count on Bentley. Davis is on deck. Crocker looks in and brings it home. Ground ball off Crocker's leg. Nice kick save, and he throws him out. That's going to leave a mark. 1-3 on the putout. No runs, no hits, a walk, one left. We've now played 4.5. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning with the Salem Tigers leading this one 4-0. We're going to come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. To the bottom of the 5th inning, and the Bulldogs will change pitchers here, and they'll bring in Caleb Graven. So Flanagan will move to shortstop. He pitched 4 innings, gave up a total of 5 hits, 4 runs, not a one of them earned. He walked nobody, and he hit 2. I'm sorry, hit 1. Excuse me, he hit 1, gave up, like I said, unfortunately 2 errors behind him, coughed up 4 runs. So strikeouts, he had 4 in the game. 4 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, no earned runs, no walks, 4 strikeouts, and 1 hit batsman. So Graven comes in. He will pitch here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And Flanagan will move to shortstop here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Leading off, number 27, Eli Wething.
And everybody else, it appears, has stayed the same. So Wethy will lead it off here in the 5th. He led off in the 4th with a base hit, and he lines one right at one hopper to Davis at first. He throws it inside, and the tag made by Cole Reese. Again, Davis's throw to first offline, but Reese came off the bag and was able to make this play.
Number 15, Garrett Connell.
1 pitch, 1 out. Connell reached on error by Davis on a 1-hopper. He had to trap it against his body, then threw high. And Connell also, in this game, ground out to short. 1-hopper there, too. Big hole up the middle. They leave a lot of room up the middle for Connell. That one almost hit him in the shoulder. 2-0 from Graven. Salem and St. James tomorrow, 4:30. Here at the high school baseball field complex. That pitch low. Back to the screen. It's 3-0. Josh Arts on deck. Caleb Graven, right-handed pitcher, taking the place of Quincy Flanagan. The pitch. Outside ball 4. Connell earns the walk. And a 1-out walk here as Arts will stand in. Don't forget, Calvin Malone American Family Insurance can handle all types of insurance, health, home, umbrella, car, renter's insurance, you name it. Get in touch with Calvin Malone, 1104A South Main Street, 729-5165. Let Calvin help you with your insurance needs today. Fastball high and away to Arts. We are in the bottom of the 5th, 4-0 Salem. Don't forget Cards Baseball to follow this one on the radio, and then Blues Hockey tonight at about 9:10. The pitch, swing and a miss. Arts missed that one by a foot. Ball got breaking away from him. Josh trying to extend that play, but boy, he couldn't have hit that one. That ball just kept moving away. The 1-1 instead of throw to first. Arts got the first hit of the game in the right field and struck out with 2 on. They give him a big hole on the left side. They cheat way over in the second baseman and Gonzalez in the hole on the right side. The pitch, runner going is high, throw to second base, off line, and into center field. Connell will come up and take a look at it, but he's not going to try and advance as Primenzon gets in quickly. 2-1 the count on Arts. Throw down by Bentley, sailed to the inside and almost hit Connell. And the shortstop, Flanagan, couldn't get there. The 2-1 coming home, outside. That was the same pitch that Arts swung at the first time. That one just kept staying away, and he learned. He swore not to swing at that one again, and he didn't. 3-1 comes home. High ball 4, back-to-back walks. And Baylor Petty will stand in. Baylor has popped out and reached on an error by the second baseman Gonzalez. A huge error with runners on second and third and less than 2 out. He popped it up on the infield, and Gonzalez came over and struggled with it, could not make the catch. And that allowed a run to score, and that opened the floodgates. A base hit followed by Barrett off the pitcher Flanagan, and a base hit by Crocker. And then another base hit later on. Runner going, trying to steal, and a pop fly back and out of play by Petty. Your number 5 guy was bunting, and Connell was running at the same time. Not sure bunt and run was in play, but it didn't work as the bunt was fouled by Petty. Reese in at first base. Davis deep at third. The pitch. That's in for a strike. It's quickly 0-2. Connell at second. Over at first base, it's Arts. 1 down. We're in the 5th inning. 4-0 Salem. Pitch to Petty. Here it comes. Outside low. Don't forget the Salem Memorial District Hospital is a critical access hospital with a full emergency department. They got acute care and they're associated with a family medical clinic. Every patient, every encounter, every time has a pop fly on the infield. Flanagan battling it and makes the catch as an infield fly called. So another pop out by Petty. And Corbin Barrett, who singled in a run, stands in. RBI singles by Walther Barton. All right, RBI hit by pitch by Walther, actually, and Barton. Another run coming in on an error. The pitch and a swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch there by Caleb Graven. Connell at second. Arts at first. Still 2 down. Big hole on the left side for Barrett. The pitch inside goes back to the screen. Both runners will move up. On the wild pitch. Bentley just couldn't reach it on the inside. Barrett back in. 1 for 2 today. The pitch way outside and high. 2-1. Crocker on deck if Barrett can keep it going. Graven nods yes to the sign. The pitch coming home. Outside and low. He working from the stretch, continues to do so. Pitch comes in. Ball 4, not even close. And the bases are loaded for Cody Crocker. A walk to Connell, walk to Arts, a walk to Barrett. Coach Spittler come on out and he wants to talk to the guys. Not sure he's going to make another pitching change, but he's definitely going to talk to his hurler, Caleb Graven. He came in for Flanagan, who pitched very well. 4 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, but there was not a run earned of those 4 that he gave up. Right now, though, that's the difference in the game. The 4-run fourth by the Tigers. They lead it 4-0. A hit here could really bust this one open. You know, Town & Country Bank's a locally owned community bank providing dedicated personal and business financial solutions. They believe that when you offer smart, friendly solutions, it will build lasting relationships, and that's what community banking is about. Salem has 2 locations of Town & Country Bank, 1009 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard, 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Town & Country Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. The pitch to Crocker coming home, and a pop-up short center field. Primazon coming in, got plenty of time, and he makes the catch. Off-speed pitch. Crocker got out in front and popped it out into center field, and that left the bases loaded. No runs, no hits, 3 walks, 3 left. We have now played 5. 4-0 Salem. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. This is the top of the 6th inning. The Salem Tigers have a 4-0 lead, and it will be up for the Bulldogs, Davis, Flanagan, and Byerly. This is the 4, 5, and 6 guys in their order. Braxton Davis was hit by a pitch. He lined out to center. He stands in from the right side, facing Cody Crocker for the 3rd time.
Braxton Davis.
So Davis wearing number 6, playing third base today, committed a big error back in that 4th inning on a ball hit by Garrett Connell. Made a good play, but then his throw was errant, and he overthrew Cole Reese at first base. And Reese is a pretty tall kid, so that's pretty tough to do, but he did. He overthrew him. Ball escaped him, hit the fence. And Connell was able to reach on that, and then Wethy went to third base. He had been on first when the ball was hit. So Davis will stand in facing Crocker. Cody's pitched well today. The pitch comes home. Fastball a little bit high. Cody pitched very well against Owensville. Gave up just the 1 run. Unfortunately, that was the only run of the game. And this one comes in low, 2-0. Cabool is looking for base runners of any way, shape, or form. Crocker has had some struggles with control at times. He's walked 3 and hit 1. Actually hit 2. Hit 2 in 1 inning. The pitch, that's low, ball 3. So leadoff man, Davis, has worked a 3-0 count. Cabool has not put their leadoff man on in any inning. The pitch, that's a strike. Salem and St. James tomorrow. They'll also be on the road at Willow on Thursday. This one comes in. A chopper towards Connell. Got the charity hop. Throw to first just in time to get Davis. 6-3 on the putout.
Number 5, Quincy Flanagan.
Garrett came in, got that big giant hop. Ball came up chest high. And he threw out Davis. Flanagan will stand in. He has walked. Grounded out to Connell. Right-handed batter. The pitch. That's just on the outside corner for a strike. Drifted away from Sanders. Ball had a little bit of movement there by Crocker. Looked more like a cutter there. Sign from Sanders. The pitch coming home. Fastball, and that make it 2 in a row. Quickly 2 strikes on Flanagan. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Salem 4, Cabool nothing. The 0-2 coming home, and a curve. He struck him out. Nice off-speed pitch. Flanagan goes down on strikes. Strikeout number 9 for Cody Crocker. And Peyton Byerly will stand in. Byerly got the first hit of the game, a line drive single in the left field. And then he popped out to Petty on the infield with a couple of men on. That was a big out in the game, too. That was back in the 4th inning before the Tigers got 4. Now time called by Peyton Byerly. Crocker climbs back up on the hill, touches the mound. He's ready. Here comes the pitch coming home. That curves in for a strike. 2 down here in the 6th inning. Salem with the 4-0 lead. Trying to go 1-0 in the SCA. Pitch comes home. Curveball and a chopper towards third. Wethy has it. The throw to first base is right to Petty and right in time. 5-3 on the putout. Down in order goes the Bulldogs. 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning with the Salem Tigers leading this one 4-0. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. Standing in, it'll be Hayden Sanders. Hayden is struck out. He is grounded out. The freshman catcher batting from the right side. We are in the 6th inning. Tigers would like to add a run or two to that 4-0 lead. Facing Caleb Graven. A pitch. That's outside for a ball. 1-0. Decent crowd here today on this Monday afternoon. Beautiful afternoon. Next one comes home. There's a pop-up foul back and out of play on an inside fastball. Graven started the game at shortstop, moved to the pitching position back last inning in the 5th. Pitch comes home. Foul straight back off the crossbar of the backstop. One and two to count. And a pitch from Graven. Curve up and in. 2-2. The 2-2 comes home. That's low. 3-2. Graven has walked 3 in this game. Walked all 3 last inning. Cabool has a man warming up in the bullpen. And a swing and a miss on a straight change. Foul tip held on to by the catcher Bentley. That is the first strikeout for Caleb Graven.
Number 7, Matt Walther.
So Matt Walther will stand in. Walther playing right field today. He'd been hit by a pitch, drove in a run, popped out to short. Pitch comes home outside. Walther, a senior, as the pitch comes in. That's high. Not a lot of seniors on the Tiger team, but he's one of them. I think just 4 this year. And there's a foul straight back. If I'm not mistaken, Christensen and Crocker, Walther, and, they have 6. Petty and Wethy and Arts. Okay, 6. Pitch. There's a high fly ball to center field. Can of corn for Primonson, and he makes the catch. 2 down. And Jimmy Barton will stand in. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. 4-0 Salem Tigers. Cody Crocker's gone all the way. Tigers do have looks like Connell warming up, just in case maybe. Don't know what the pitch count is for Cody. As Graven brings it home. Swing and a miss to Jimmy Barton. Barton got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Barton has singled in a run, struck out, grounded out, 1 for 3. Curveball in for a strike on the inside corner. That's a nice pitch right there. Salem with 5 hits in the game. The pitch, fastball low. They've been given 2 hit batsmen and 3 walks in this game. And were helped by a couple of huge errors. The 1-2 coming home. Fastball outside, 2-2. Jimmy Barton, Eli Wethy's on deck if Jimmy can keep her alive. And the 2-2 comes home in the dirt, back to the screen. 3-2. 2 down. 6th inning action. 4-0 Salem. All 4 runs coming in the 4th. Barton waits. The pitch comes in from Graven. There's a line drive foul toward the batting cage area. Actually goes just to the inside of the batting cage area. No house over there to hit anymore. Used to be the fun thing to do. The pitch, swinging a pop-up on the infield. There is Reese. He is there. He makes the catch. and that retires the side. Tigers go down in order in this one in the 6th inning, and we go to the 7th inning with Salem up by 4-run lead, 4-0. We will come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Do want to tell you, K&H Auto Supply is your Parts City Auto Parts store, 700 South Main Street in Salem. You know, during the COVID pandemic, they offered curbside service, and they still do if you want it. Call 729-6667. They offer battery recycling and testing, custom hydraulic hoses, engine code check, so much more, and they're able to provide you with competitive big box pricing. Check out their parts availability. They've got parts everywhere. It's K&H Auto Supply, family owned since 1981, 700 South Main Street in Salem. Just go on by and see them today at K&H. So Aston Gonzalez will stand in. He has been hit by a pitch. He's walked. He officially has not been to the plate. One hit for this team that came back by Peyton Byerly back in the 2nd inning. That's it. They have had some guys on via walks and hit by pitch, but one hit. First pitch is high. Second pitch is a strike on the outside corner. 1-1. Crocker still on the mound. Cody trying to get through this game with a complete game win. The pitch. Foul off to the right side. Gonzalez way late on that fastball. One-two count. Cody Crocker brings it. And a ground ball towards short. Connell has it. The throw to first in time. Boy, Garrett's got an arm. Just stands there, just nonchalantly throws an 89-mile-an-hour throw to first without trying. Giving those God-given gifts, man. Can't beat them. Caleb Graven flew out to center and struck out. We are in the 7th inning. The pitch from Crocker is low and away. Cardinal baseball coming your way as soon as this one is complete. We get finished with a real quick wrap-up. Pitch coming home. There's a high fly ball in the short left center field. Backing out is Connell and makes the catch. Like Garrett lost the ball, then found it again. Barrett was hustling in, but he's going to have to hustle a long way, about like 10 feet in the outfield and short left center field. And Cole Reese is the last chance for the Cabool Bulldogs here. So I'm going for that second win and first in the SCA. That pitch is low. Reese has not had much success. He has struck out twice. Pitch from Crocker. Swing and a miss. Reese, tall, lanky kid. Seems to be a pretty good athlete. I'm not sure he's much of a hitter, though. Doesn't look like he has a real good seeing for it. But swing and a miss there. And Crocker quickly has him in the hole 1-2. He's got 9 strikeouts in this game. How about 10? Wouldn't that be a nice number? 10. The pitch outside, 2-2. Cole Reese, right-handed batter, waits. Top of the order waits if he gets on base, and that ball's outside, 3-2. Well, the last thing you want to do is walk him. Ground out to short by Gonzalez. Craven with a pop-up on the infield, and now the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, he walked him. 1-2 count, and he walks him. That is walk number 5, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk number 4. 2 hit batsmen and 4 walks. And I think we've reached the pitch count that Coach Carr wants to go. So Logan Primenzon will stand in, and Crocker is not going to be able to complete the game. He is going to go all the way to the 2 outs in the 7th inning. Man, that's just tough. That's what I think about the high school pitch count. It's just, at this stage, what's 3 more pitches, right? Anyway, 3 more pitches is 3 more pitches. So he'll be a pinch runner for Cabool at first base for Cole Reese. I did not catch the number, but I think it's Dylan Somoza, number 14. So he's going to pinch run. While Connell takes a few warm-up tosses, we'll go ahead and take a 30-second break and come back. 4-0 Salem. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Back at 30, this is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. One hit is all that Cody Crocker gave up in the game. He is responsible for the man on first base. 4 walks, 9 strikeouts. What a good job by Cody Crocker. Back-to-back outstanding efforts. The last time that Crocker pitched at Owensville, remember he lost that game 1-0. He gave up 4 hits, 1 walk, had 7 strikeouts in that game. So he has pitched very well here for the Tigers early on. So Connell will try and get out Logan Primonson, who has struck out twice, tapped back to the mound.
At bat number 4, Logan Primonson.
Wethy playing at third, even with a bag. Primonson's got speed. He could bunt. The Tigers have to be aware of that. Cabool needs base runners. From the stretch, Connell will bring it. Fastball in for a strike on the inside corner. So at first base, pinch running is Dylan Somoza for Cole Reese. Reese stands about 6'2", Somoza about 5'5". Big difference. Short lead, a pitch, inside and low of the fastball. Garrett pitched very well last week. He had no decision, pitching 7 shutout innings against Licking. Pitch comes home. That fastball is up and in. It's 2-1. So a 2-out walk has kept this game going here in the 7th inning. Now 2-1 count. The pitch to Primonson. That pitch is outside, ball 3. Garrett Connell on the hill for the Tigers. Checks first base. Somoza with a bigger lead. The pitch. Strike on the inside corner that barely caught the edge. It's 3-2 to Primonson. Somoza will be running here. Connell would like to get the out quickly. And the 3-2 comes home. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The Tigers get their 2nd win of the year. A strikeout for Connell. And good job by the Salem Tigers here in their 2nd home game of the year as they beat the Cabool Bulldogs by a final score of 4-0. We'll come back in 2 minutes and wrap it up. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. Tigers winning 4-0 as they really played a good game tonight. An outstanding pitching effort by Cody Crocker tonight. 6 2/3 innings, 1 hit, 4 walks, 9 strikeouts. He did hit 2 batters in the game. And then Garrett Connell coming in and shutting the door 1/3 of an inning and 1 strikeout as he got Logan Primonson here in the 7th. The Tigers got all 4 runs in 1 inning off. Good job by Quincy Flanagan. Tigers got all 4 on a base hit by Eli Wethy. Following that was Garrett Connell on a ground ball to third. It was Braxton Davis who juggled it, trapped it against his body, came up and then threw the ball high and over the head of the first baseman. Wethy scampered to third base. Connell then stole second, so it was second and third, nobody out for Josh Arts, who struck out. Then Baylor Petty came up in a pop fly to the right side. Ball was toward the first base bag, and really Cole Reese could have easily made a catch, but it was the second baseman, Aston Gonzalez, that he was expecting to get it, and Aston struggled with that ball all the way, and then he never did really catch it. The ball fell between his arm and his body and bounced away, it hit his leg, and then bounced into foul territory. Wethy came in to score, Connell to third, and the error allowed the first run in. That was the game-winning play, really. Then Corbin Baird came up and got a base hit off the leg of Flanagan. That brought in Connell to make it 2-0 as Petty stopped at second base. Then Cody Crocker, he got a base hit, and that loaded the bases. And with bases loaded, Hayden Sanders came up and struck out, but then Matt Walther was hit by a pitch to drive in the third run of the game. And then Jimmy Barton came up and got a base hit to left to make it 4-0, and then a nice throw by Peyton Byerly to get Cody Crocker trying to score. And Crocker was out 7-2 on that putout to end that fourth inning. But the Tigers did score 4 times, 4 hits. There were 2 errors, and just Tigers really were very efficient. They had 6 men left on in the game. So did the Cabool Bulldogs, as Salem wins this one 4-0. Flanagan, 4 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, no earned, 4 strikeouts, 1 hit batsman. And then Caleb Craven came in for the last 2 innings, walked the bases loaded in the 5th, but got out of it, and then sent the Tigers down in order in the 6th. 2 innings, 3 walks, a strikeout, and no earned runs. Salem now 2-6 on the year, 1-0 in the SCA. And Cabool Bulldogs fall to 2-5 on the year. They're 0-1 in the SCA. The Tigers will be home tomorrow to face the St. James Tigers, and that game will come your way 4:15 with Tiger Talk and Coach Philip Carr, and then Tiger Baseball 4:30, and then we'll have Cardinal Baseball join that game in progress right here on KSMO Radio, very similar like we're getting ready to do right now. So thank you for joining us for Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. For Jim back at the station, for Krista, and for Stacy, I'm Stan. Thank you for joining us here on KSMO Media for Tiger Baseball here on 1340 AM and on KSMORadio.com/twitch.tv. Have yourselves a great evening and stay tuned for Cardinal Baseball coming your way shortly.